Thursday, April 13th was the second Thursday of each month, and this upcoming April 26th is the fourth Thursday of each month. The second and fourth Thursdays of every month can only mean one thing. It's Miller time. Chris Miller time, that is.
This motherfucker up front, sitting right up front's like, what the fuck is this? The asshole from Baylor, I already know you.
This twice-a-month fiesta is a smorgasbord of vulgar comedy. Sketches from the idioms, a wide range of stand-up performers, and video skits from Chris Miller's website. For the April 13th performance, the Idioms Hour has had a teeny-weeny audience at the 8 o'clock hour. However, there was a mammoth turnout at the 9 o'clock hour. Improv from the idioms, stand-up performances, and video skits, all laced with vulgarness and foul language. Those are what keep Denver hungry for more Chris Miller twice a month. But two questions come to mind. Number one, how hard did Chris Miller have to work to get into the business of comedy? And number two, does women of class seem to mind Chris Miller being no holds barred?
It doesn't bother me. He's not really like that. It's an act.
It's comedy is vulgar in general. The more vulgar, the better the comedy.
Getting into comedy clubs is actually pretty tough. It's pretty political. I know at Comedy Works, it's, anyone who sees this can audition for Comedy Works. It generally takes 8 weeks of you calling the club and saying your name and trying to get on. So actual clubs like Comedy Works, Improv, someplace like Voodoo, you have to be known, you have to be awesome. You have to have golden locks and a great tan. It's hard. I mean, you generally start in bars where people hate you, and you get on stage and immediately someone's just like, boo, you suck. And so you usually start in bars on Colfax and work your way into Comedy Works after 9 months of trying to get on stage. The first part is just thinking you're funny, being confident enough to think you're funny, which I do. I started doing a radio show years ago and then started doing videos and just realized I love the idea of creating an emotional content that gets someone to laugh or cry or shart or whatever it is that you do when you laugh really hard. But that's how I got into comedy, was through other mediums, and then realized that I love being in front of people.
Miller's hard work and drive to enter the profession of comedy. All that has paid off to deliver a smorgasbord of vulgar comedy delights. And the female audience members don't seem to mind it one bit, not even the women of class. Every 2 Thursdays a month, and for the ticket price of $8, Miller Time is always a raunchy comedy adventure. Scoop Nemeth reporting.